Hi guys, I hope you can hear me okay. Please just pop a little comment in the chat if you're on, and if you can't hear me properly then just let me know. Do you love this filter? This is what happens when you've not long woken up and you haven't got makeup on, so Facebook allows you to put some awesome filters on so you look better. So thank you so much for having me in this group. I think it's such an amazing idea, Tina. You're such an inspirational woman and I feel so blessed to know you. I wanted to go live today and I wanted to give you guys some tips on how this year might be your best year yet. And so I have 7 tips. So grab your paper and pen and I'm probably just going to take 5 or 10 minutes of your time. So again, thank you so much for having me. I had a little search through your page and it's looking really good. I love that Susan Sly video. If any of you need more tips and advice on, business, lifestyle, entrepreneurship, she is amazing. Susan Sly has an epic story. I'm aligned with her in the network marketing company that I'm in actually, and I met her at an event in Vegas earlier in the year. She was absolutely amazing, so beautiful, so full of heart, and a very powerful woman. So I wanted to start off first by saying my number one tip for making sure that 2018 is your best one yet is to be kind to yourself. I think we spend so much time putting ourselves down, being too hard on ourselves. What can I do better? My body doesn't look good enough. I need to work harder. It is impossible to be happy if we're forever putting ourselves down. Imagine if someone was always bullying us 24/7. That's what you're doing to yourself when you're not kind to yourself. So please be kind to yourself. It's super, super important. My next one is personal development. I think my screen's gone a bit dark. Can I show you where I'm at right now? Guys, I'm in Australia, obviously. This is my beautiful outlook. We've got some horses over there. Oops, can you see them? This is out my bedroom window. So the screen's gone a little dark. So the second one is personal development. Now I had, a couple of years ago, I actually moved to London. So I obviously am Australian. I moved to London a few years ago and I really struggled. It was really hard. I didn't have a job. I didn't have money. I didn't have friends, family. I had to start from scratch. And I remember watching a little clip, a 15-minute clip by Robin Sharma. And if you Google it, it's Robin Sharma, How to Wake Up Early. So I Googled it and his advice was to do the 20-20-20. When you wake up in the morning, you wake up at 5 a.m., all the mums are going to be like, yeah, whatever. So but wake up at a certain time and you do the 20-20-20. And it was 20 minutes of movement, 20 minutes of planning your day, and 20 minutes of learning something new. So take of this what you will, leave whatever you don't, it's fine. But the 20 minutes of learning was really important for me because every morning I would just watch 20-minute TED Talk or a 20-minute YouTube. And it was, I was Googling people like Robin Sharma or Anthony Robbins, and to start your day with powerful, inspirational people like that, it was so important for my personal development. So my number 2 step is personal development. How can you develop yourself? The company that I'm aligned with in network marketing, we do a lot of events. So they have epic events. They actually hired Tony Robbins last year to come to an event, which I was like mind blown by. And so how can you develop yourself? Can you attend some events? Can you watch YouTube? Can you watch TED Talks? Can you read books? And, I don't find a lot of time to read books. I'm very, very busy with my business, but I find time when I can. And sometimes I get so overwhelmed with life that I'm like, take 5 minutes out, read a book, settle my mind. So number 2 is do personal development. Hi, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Tarsia Marie Tarsia. Nice to meet you. So the third one is exercise. Now I'm not saying you have to flog yourself in the gym, train really hard, do CrossFit, run. Don't do things you don't want to do. That is my number 1 tip. I hate cardio. Do not like cardio, so I do not do it. I don't run. Hurts my knees, hurts my head. My head the whole time is like, you hate this, why are you doing it? So don't do it. I love yoga. Love yoga. I love walking with my girlfriends. I live with 5 girls here in Australia and it's awesome. We go for walks most afternoons. I love body pump, which is a weights-based class. And I love spin, a cycle class. So I go to the gym probably 4 or 5 times a week. That's my time. Now, a really good time is Tasia. I love that. That's a beautiful name. Tasia. I love that. So a really, what was I saying? Oh, so a couple of days a week is fine. You know, I'm not saying you need to train 5 to 10 times a week. I'm just saying 2 to 3 times a week is perfect. It's fine. If you can move your body 30 minutes every day, great, obviously, but not everyone can find time for that. But if you need help with your mental health, your headspace, exercise is key. Exercise is so key. So see what you have, like what is in your local area. Is there a gym? Do they do classes? I really love classes because I've worked in the fitness industry for 11 years, or I've been going to the gym for 11 years. I've been working in it for 6. But I still don't like to walk out onto a gym floor and lift weights. And, you know, I know what I'm doing, but when you're training, I can't think about what I want to do. I just want to get in and do it. So classes in a gym are so key. You can walk in, get your class done, and walk out. Easy. So that's my 3rd tip. My 4th tip is to remove toxic people. Now, this might be tough for some people, but a lot of people always ask me, how are you so happy? And my tip, my reply is I removed all the toxic shit and then I just allowed stuff back in gradually. So I moved to London a few years ago. I'd gone through a breakup. I'd left my fiance. We'd sold our house. Life was pretty tough. I was going down the wrong path. And so I removed myself completely from the situation. And then I worked out, okay, what is important to me? What are my values and what aligns with me? And then I allowed it back in slowly. So if I have toxic people in my life, I remove them. If I leave someone's presence and it does not make me feel good, I know that that person is not someone that I need to have around me. So I know that we can't remove everyone straight away, but be aware of how you feel. Do you feel anxious in your stomach? When you get a text or an email from someone, does it make you not feel well? Can you remove that person from your immediate circle? Because we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most amount of time with. So remove those people that don't line up with your values and don't make you feel anything but amazing. So that was my 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my 4th tip. Hope you guys are getting a lot out of this. My 5th tip is if you're unhappy, change it. So twice I've quit my job and I've moved countries. I absolutely love it. So a year and a half ago, December 2015, I was working for a gym and I started getting bullied. I am aligned with a network marketing company. I use some nutritional cleansing supplements, and for some crazy reason, the personal trainers in my gym didn't like what I was doing. And so they started bullying me on social media, never face to face, of course. It was always behind my back. I'd hear them whispering, whatever. And I had the choice to stay in that job and be unhappy and be bullied and quit my business, or continue with my online business. So I continued with my online business. I moved overseas last year. I lived in Bali for about 6 weeks, the UK for 6 weeks, and America for 6 weeks. And that's kind of how I'm connected with Tina, because I met some women in America who know Tina in Hawaii, and the world is amazing and we get to connect with amazing women. And so I was unhappy and I changed it. What makes you unhappy? Is it the people you're surrounded with? Is it the job that you have? Is it the places you go? Is it the house you live in? And I'm not saying you can make these changes overnight, but what I'm saying is you can make the changes. It was 5 years ago that I left my fiance, and now I'm in such a happy place. But that's just 5 years of work that I've had to do to get to this space. It wasn't easy leaving my fiance. It wasn't easy selling my house. It wasn't easy canceling my wedding. It wasn't easy giving my wedding dress to a charity. But you do it, right? Tina, you're amazing. So if you're unhappy, change it. Make the steps. How can you change it? A tip to change it, I guess, would be, I love vision boards. I loved goal setting. I love dreaming. So I have created a vision board. It's half a corkboard and half a whiteboard. And on the corkboard, I've got visuals. I cut out magazine clippings, all the things that I want to create this year, next year, the next couple of years, and stick them up. And then on the whiteboard side, I write out my goals specifically. Why do I want to make X amount of dollars? What will that create for me? What will that create for my family? What will that create for the world? And then what are the exact things that I want to create? And why? Why is that important? Because if you don't have a why, you're not going to create it. You need to have a goal, you need to have a vision, and then you need to have an action plan, and you need to actually work towards it. So that's how you can help to change when you're unhappy, is to set goals on what would make you happy. The third one, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. The 6th one is nourish your body. You cannot work at your optimum capacity and you cannot vibrate at your highest if you're not nourishing your body. If you're fueling your body with crap, if you're not eating well, if you're, not eating at all, if you're not drinking water, if you're just, busy, don't stop being so busy. Stop running around and rushing and all those kinds of things. Nourish your body well. I am so strict on the vitamins that I take, the nutrients that I put into my body, the food. I have a lot of balance. I love red wine, by the way, but I nourish my body really well, and that is what keeps me absolutely up here. My energy is always high. My sleep is always amazing. My mood is always great. I am genuinely always happy, but it's because I really treat my body with respect, and that is so important. And my final tip links into that, and it's love what you see in the mirror. If you look in the mirror in the morning and you're being mean to yourself or you don't love yourself, then make the changes to make sure that you can allow yourself self-love. Because if you don't love yourself, it's really hard for other people to love you. If you don't show yourself love and you don't respect yourself and you don't fuel your body and you don't exercise it and move it and sleep well and all those kinds of things, it's so hard to live a happy life. So if you can look in the mirror and be like, damn girl, you are doing good. You're doing well. What can we do better today? And write on your mirror. On my mirror in there, I have goals. I've got keep going, you're doing well. I've got I would be better in my business if I didn't think about what the bullies will say to me. Because my year this year is all about not allowing other people's opinions impact what happens to me. So write some little things up on your mirror. You might look a bit crazy when people come over and be like, damn, what's going on in there? But who gives a shit? Who really cares? This is all about you having the best year yet, because I promise when you have the best year and you're vibrating at your highest level, everyone else around you is either going to be impacted by it in oh my God, what's she doing? And that's okay. Or they're going to be like, holy heck, this woman is so inspiring. I want to join her. So be the inspiring person. Be the best person that you can possibly be. Eliminate all the crap and just have your best year yet. Hope you guys liked that. I'm going to go have a shower. It's 10 past 10 in the morning here in Australia, and it's going to be about 38 degrees. I don't know what that is for you guys, like 100. Super hot. So I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing year. Please add me on Facebook, follow my profile. You have an amazing, amazing woman in Tina. However you guys know each other, she's an incredible woman, and I've only met her through social media, through friends of friends, and I really can't wait to meet you one day, Tina. I think this group you've got going is absolutely incredible, and I hope to meet all of you one day soon, hopefully. Take care. Bye.